Welcome to a zerok cast between 4 different players versus 4 other different players. Yes. It's a 4 versus 4 with Blank Mind using tanks in the purplish, then X-Deck with shield bots in the teal, in the blue with cloak bots it is I Save, and in the green it is Baru, I guess so, with tanks as well. So double tank foundry on this team, while here we have got jump bots for Aquanim. We've got Kratos with spiders in the yellow, spiders in the red for SDF, ASDF, and in the purple with cloak bots it is Atostic. So this team has double spiders, this team has double tanks. Shield and cloak, cloak and jump. That's it. Yes. Now let's take a look at the map. Like this. It's quite a flat map. So you might ask yourself, what does spiders give you? Right? Because on the flat map, tanks and rovers are generally quite good. Bots are always good, on whatever map pretty much. But what do jump and spider give you? You don't have big cliffs, do you? Well, you do have these couple of cliffs, 4 of them. But those can be climbed by bots. By cloak bots, jump shield bots. They can jump. No, they can just move up them. So you might wonder, what does spider really give you? And what does jump give you? Over here Gauss was being produced, but not anymore. And over here, Atostic has the high ground. Atostic versus I Save with more numbers, Atostic with the better skill, I imagine. I mean, it's Atostic. Oh, fuck. Oh, and by the way, now I did fix the display. Now we're not in windowed mode anymore, now we're just in borderless window. Fine. Made a bit of a mistake there, forgot to change that back. So, Atostic does actually get cleaned up mostly, but will live with just 1 glaive and, well, the commander of course. Yep, that is indeed Atostic. Upside here, Aquanim has actually secured this quite well. Placeholder start quite funny. I mean, okay. I mean, I don't think anyone really does that normally. Placeholder, of course, quite slow and useless on its own. Oh well. So, spider as well. What it does give you is a decent skirmisher, decent assault, quite cheap as well. And, well, decent radar riot kind of thing. But you don't really get any of the benefit of being able to go everywhere that you would want to have with spiders. Green doesn't like something. I think it's a placeholder. But yeah, that's the nice thing about Recon Commander, that can actually just jump out. So, what's over here? Well, there is a Stinger that's being built by the commander, and an Ogre. Ogre do riot, which is fine, but heavy riot even. Riots aren't great against moderators, or skirmishers. Especially not because this is a skirmisher that also has a slow beam. Though, this could actually be decent because the Stinger wasn't up yet. We'll be able to take the Stinger down after the second shot, maybe. Pickett will have to do it, which it can't. Over here, well, Atostic once again moving in with glaives. Shield bot running back, and the shield bots from the front are going to take those glaives down. Nicely done. Starting to get a little bit of a shield ball over here, I do think. Though, well, only a couple of thugs for now. Over here, Ronins. Ronins are good against, well, commanders. Well, decently good against commanders, but not against the Minotaurs. Minotaurs, of course, 6800 HP, so close yet so far from 6900. And, well, Minotaurs, a lot of HP, not that fast, but I do think it's slightly faster than Ronins, just because, well, it's tanks versus bots. And over here, ooh, the combination from, well, cloak and shield is quite scary. Quite a lot of raiders are over here, and, well, tanks as well. This could be a decently strong force from Southwest team. Minotaur will go down soon. This is, of course, pretty much like the loading screen, where a Minotaur is being surrounded by glaives, though that might be Cyclops. I think it's Minotaur, but don't quote me on that. So, over here, well, Bandit should be able to deal with those Ronins. However, they're not going to do that yet. Having all of your units in this, like, I don't know, like, corner isn't great when fighting skirmishers. Because, well, skirmishers like to stay at range and these don't home, so they tend to miss, but if you're in a corner you can't run and therefore they will hit. Because their accuracy is like pretty much 100%. It's just that, well, the rockets fly in a straight line. And over there, that's nice. Stunned and then cleaned up by the spiders. Spiders, of course, relatively slow, but with the placeholder, doing a good job. Normally, glaives, of course, well, units, when hit by the placeholder, are still able to, well, shoot. But then the stun from the venoms comes along and uh-oh, seems like we had a bit of an imp over here. And nothing to do with the glaives over here. Where is your cloakbot player? Nowhere close, because they of course went to the top side. And well, seems like the conch are trying, well, convict are trying to heal the rogues, though, well, doesn't really work. These rogues though are going to hit the commander, and there he is. Finally, the cloakbot player is here. Minotaur and jamming commander. Alright. Commander cleaning up, and, well, partially because of this commander, Team Southwest has a good economy. A misery for, like, artillery, really nice on the hill, and Cornea for cloaking all of these units here. Talon, not really that useful right now, I would say, just because you don't have a shield ball. And here the glaives, running up the mountain and the others chasing. Yeah, the chasing glaives would never win that. 69 economy, nice. And over here, already starting to prep for singularities and also for a possible airstrike. Over here, the Blitz are not really doing a great job, I feel. Maybe they are, but from what I just quickly saw, they are not actually doing a good job. Anyways, Minotaur and Small Minotaur, as in Blitz, are going to try and move in. Blitz, of course, quite good against shield balls, but yeah, placeholder able to stun them in place, then finish them off with the rogues. Quite a standard strategy, I would say, but effective. Works very well with Ronins as well, by the way, just because, well, they are very accurate, both of them. But both have rockets which don't home. Which is why normally it's relatively easy to dodge them. But by using placeholder you can actually just, well, kill raiders with skirmishes. A little bit scary moving in this far, but, well, weren't that many defenses here. North is falling, yes indeed. Racketeer, right? Yep, Racketeer. Of course, paralyzing or like disarming the units from Team Southwest, which is actually quite a good strat. Very long range, good artillery, I guess you can say, but just doesn't do any damage. And because of that, well, these units are able to move in, though these are relatively long range, all of them, so they don't really need to move in. And hey, there we have the glaives trying to help out. However, yeah, Venom's over here, Redback over here. Those are some good riots. Riots from the Spider Factory. Now on this side though, ooh, funny dirtbags. I mean, I always wonder, like, are these just a little bit joke units? Or are they just good for making a meat shield? I mean, they're 600 HP, which isn't little. I mean, they cost 300 for 6000 HP, while a Minotaur is like 850 for only 800 more HP. That would be like 350 metal worth of dirtbag for the same amount of HP as a Minotaur. So that does actually sound like a decent meat shield in my eyes. Because, well, Minotaurs are normally, well, assaults, good meat shields, good HP. So that is something that the dirtbag is decent at. And oh no, this isn't great. Glaives coming in, ooh, all of them stunned, though, yeah, the Reaver already went down. Faraday will be able to stun or paralyze at least a couple of units here. But what do you do? Well, Commander is coming in, but there aren't any units here. Guys, you need something here. The factory has gone down. You're creating a crab, that's not great. I mean, why didn't you build a couple of fleas quickly? Because all of these units were stunned, fleas would be able to do a good job with their decent DPS and very low cost. Commander here will go down soon. Because, well, these Minotaurs aren't fully stunned. And there it goes, Ogre taking the last shot. This seems pretty over, honestly, right? Crab here will not even go up. Oh, that was so bad. I really did think it was going to go up. And yeah, this is pretty over now. You do have this middle position, but there is no real economy over here. There's nothing this can really do. And, well, the enemy team just has so many units on the field. Advanced radar, even. Yep, that clearly was over. Even Funnelweb was almost up. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Surprisingly, Atostic doesn't even have the highest APM.